Have you ever had a single API endpoint that needs to accept different type of requests? Let's imagine the situation that we need to implement a API endpoint that is processing payments, and our clients would like to process. I would like to send a different type of request, pay with a Stripe, pay with a PayPal. So this will be hard to implement. And I mean, it's doable. You can just use a different type of the statement of the if, or create some kind of like a separate endpoint, or maybe create some kind of payment processor abstraction and use a strategy pattern. But C# has like a more clean solution for that. Here I have like my base class, which is called like payment request, and above it you have already noticed that I'm using attribute JsonPolymorphic, and here what it's doing, it's creating a mapping between the value of the type and the C# classes that should be instantiate. So here I'm registering the the classes that are inherited from the like a base class. So here I have like a Stripe payment request, PayPal request, PayPal payment request. Each of them is using the common properties from the base class, but each one also of them has own provider specific data. So what I'm expecting here, that when I send request with the type of the Stripe, it will just properly remap to the Stripe payment request. If I send some kind of like a PayPal type, it will properly map to this kind of request type. Before we run the test, let's see what kind of configuration we have here. I'm using minimal API with a simple configuration. There's no like a fancy stuff here. I set up my JSON options. I'm saying I'm using insensitive cases. I'm saying that I will work with the enum converter. So basically, my enums will be represented as a string value, not like an integer. Here I have my like Open API configuration. I'm using Scalar. And here, which is most important, I'm mapping my endpoint. Here I have like a map of the post request of the API/payment. It's like a typical extension pattern, which is like used in the .NET 10. And what I'm expecting in this like endpoint, that the request will come with the base class, but under the hood, my implementation will take a look at the JSON property called type, and based on that, it will remap with different type of the request. So basically, here we should get like a PayPal payment request or Stripe payment request. Okay, let's run the API. The API should be already run. We should see it. Okay, let's wait a bit more. Okay, it's running. So let's use the this kind of extension HTTP and test it. Let's go with the Stripe first. Boom. Okay, it's working. Let's see it. So I send the request with the type of the Stripe, and it's work out of the box. We have like a proper implementation. If I go to the like a debug it, we can see that there is like a proper the provider data specification. Let's test the PayPal. It's working also. Let's test something which has not been implemented, and let's see what will happen. Basically, it should throw the common exception for the JSON exception. It should say that he cannot find he cannot read the parameter, or he cannot find like a discriminator based on this type. Yeah, it did. So what we see here, like in exception, it's saying I cannot read this type because you have not implement. So this will not work until we will not create the similar way for the blick. We will not create the type of the blick. So I would say what we are missing here, it's something like the similar thing with the other one. It's called blick, and let's name it blick. And of course, we need the class for the blick. Let's change it the name. I believe we are expecting that the blick will have additional like a provider specific data specification, which is ID, and it's a string. Let's add the string ID. Okay. Before we test new like a provider payment type, let's test the other one, because this like implementation, this like a pattern has a one big disadvantage. I would say it's like case sensitive. So here in the discriminator of the like polymorphic class, we expect the type and the type is from the small letter. What will happen if I like run with the uppercase? Basically, it will work, but how it will work? It just mapped to the base type. So it's not working properly. If we debug and we can see that the only common properties are there, it will be without like a payment method with appreciate units. It will be just a few of them. So this is the biggest disadvantage. And it to handle with this one, you need to create like a different type of the solution. You need to have a converter, JSON converter. Let's try another way. Let's bring the P from the uppercase. So this, what will happen here, I believe we know, it will throw the exception basically. It's gonna say, hey, I cannot find this discriminator because it's a PayPal with the P letter uppercase, and what we have defined is a smaller case. Yeah. Let's test our Bleak one, please. Okay, I need to like stop my API, rerun. I'm gonna check everything is working here. Here is the correct. Let's run it. Okay. Let's test it and maybe let's debug and then see what is the result. So here we should see the Bleak payment request. I'm gonna send the request. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's from a small letter, Bleak. Run again. It's not working. Why? Um, okay, let's leave it from the uppercase. Um, Let me see. Type Bleak. It should work. Oh, I forget about that. We need to implement our base. It should be implemented from the base class. So I'm missing inheritance. I think I need to restart my API again. Okay, bear with me, please. Okay, now it should work. Okay, what we see here, it's already like it's Visual Studio saying us, hey, this is the Bleak payment app, and then we have our ID, which is test1234. Yeah, nice stuff. Okay, thank you very much. This is my first video. I hope you enjoy it. Like and subscribe and follow up for more. Thank you.